What's up, basketball buddies? As promised, today is the long-awaited interview with my parents, and I'm so excited for you to tune in. There are going to be a few parts to this interview, so be sure to listen to every single part because they are absolute gold. And I don't want you to miss out on a single word. But here is part one, covering all your questions that came through for us on Instagram, and just a little thank you for all of you who participated. Now let's begin. Hey there, I'm Tej Morel, professional basketball player, coach, and your pro ball buddy, here to mentor you through practical advice and mental strategies for basketball success. Whether you've struggled along your basketball journey or simply want to reach your full potential, you're in the right place, because it all starts, you guessed it, with your mindset. So let's train your mind like you train your body. Let's show up, get better, and become the kind of player and person you were made to be. You in? Let's get it. So, Mom and Dad, you have made it to Canberra.
All the way across from Perth.
Driving across on the Nullarbor. Nullarbor?
Yeah.
Nullarbor.
I know, I got made fun of for how I pronounce that. I'm not even going to attempt. So, how was your trip?
Definitely not Nullaboring.
Oh my gosh. I thought Dad was supposed to have the dad jokes.
It was an amazing trip. It was a good trip.
Yeah, it was good.
Really good. Nice to just be my lovely wife and myself together. And
Yeah,
just
she
spending
said
that quality time.
She said you guys had some good laughs on the drive.
Yeah, good laughs.
Played golf
music.
all the way across.
Listened to a book, a romantic book.
Ooh. So earlier this week I asked my Instagram followers to ask us some questions. So speaking of Canberra, Jacko said, what was the hardest thing about moving from Perth to Canberra? So I'm guessing that is angled towards me. And honestly, I would say it does have to do with you guys, because that would be the hardest thing, is knowing that my parents, who technically live in America, were in Perth. Like, we didn't know how long you'd be there, and I had
We were actually thinking of leaving Australia altogether and just coming to see you for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and thankfully
And
now
going
you'll
back.
be coming back to Perth.
Yes.
But yeah, that all was kind of up in the air, and I had to leave you guys, and that was probably the hardest part of the decision for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're also going back to Perth?
Yes. Yep. Well, one of the questions actually from Brooke, she said, are you going back to America when WNBL season finishes? And I would say, no, I am not. I will be going back to Perth with David and playing NBL 1, hopefully. That's the plan. Nothing is signed yet. But then, yeah, you guys will also be coming back to Perth.
Yes.
After your flight to America from here. Yeah?
That's right.
Amazing. So just visiting home and then coming back to Perth. Why are you coming back to Perth?
I was offered the player development, coach development position, along with lead assistant for the Lakeside Lightning men's team. So very exciting, big job, big role, and really excited about that, and looking forward to coming back and finishing up strong.
Yeah, awesome. I'm so excited you guys are coming back. So Bryce says, what do you think of Canberra and the capital system?
What do you think of Canberra, first of all? That could be for you.
Well, I talked about this on a previous episode we had, the 48 hours, my first 48 hours in Canberra. Really love it. And I think also the capital system is amazing for me as a player, and my strengths being in the post, and also just who all the people I have around me is amazing. So really trying to bring those strengths out has been really fun. What do you think? you guys came to the first home game, so what do you think?
It didn't take us 48 hours. We were pretty amazed just on the drive in.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the last
on the mountain
2-3
range
hours.
and just seeing how much Canberra is right in the middle of the mountain range here. And just beautiful.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, it reminded me of Minnesota when I was growing up doing camping trips. Reminded us of Ruidoso, where we had the condo. Reminded us of Denver. Reminded us a little bit of Reno, Nevada.
Yeah.
Vancouver
That's where I went
as
to
well.
university, and David and I are literally on the university campus here in Canberra, and we feel like college kids again. So, yeah, it does remind us of America a lot with the mountain ranges and the terrain being so unique to anywhere else in Australia.
Well, in the drive, the Nullarbor. Wow, half that drive just reminded us of New Mexico, the Southwest.
Yeah.
Actually, it was
States,
quite a bit greener than
Yeah, a little bit greener.
southern New Mexico. And I loved it. So we did see the first game, and that's what our aim was, to make it to your first game, and we arrived just 24 hours before it, and first home game.
Yeah.
And it was exciting. We got all dressed up, and it was the Indigenous round, and so there was the didgeridoo playing, and the singer was very, very good. Was she from The Voice? Was she? Okay.
Yeah.
And excellent singing, and just it was a very. It was a vibey night. It was. It was nice. I mean, even with the last.
Very impressive entertainment.
Yeah, and just a nice feeling, even with the loss.
What about the people here? Have you met many people? Emily asked, what has surprised you about Canberrans?
Canberrians.
I don't know actually how you pronounce it.
I find the Canberrians or Canberrans very
Very
friendly,
friendly,
very
friendly.
friendly, and actually
Very,
I think
helpful.
Australians generally are
Yeah.
very nice and friendly and good,
I'd say the same.
kind-hearted,
Yeah.
and what have you.
Same here.
Yeah.
Australians are very friendly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my audience knows some of your story and my background, so I love that they get to hear you guys, and we could go on and on forever about travels in Australia and comparisons, but we do want to stick to basically helping our audience, and especially I get a lot of parents obviously out there listening to this podcast along with their athletes, and we want to hear your perspective because you have raised some incredible kids and athletes, and to kind of segue us in as well, still on our Instagram questions, Billy asks, how do you help your kid bounce back after missing out at trials, keeping their confidence up to keep going? Do you guys have any good advice on this?
Well, we've never had to run into a kid missing out on trials, so to speak. We've been very fortunate with that, that our kids have made it through every cut, every team that they've tried out for. So don't really have a good insight on that. But just not to never give up. That's the bottom line. Never, ever give up. We've always taught you kids that as well. Just never give up. Keep striving.
Never give up, but also, so maybe they made it through trials and stuff like that, but there were trials within them playing on the teams, different trials that might have gone on, or for example, maybe they didn't get the time that they thought they would get, or that sort of thing. And I always remember for one of our sons at university, Marty, you saying, just work hard, and the coach is going to notice you. Just work hard,
Hard work
become
pays
this
off.
workhorse, and yes, it paid off. And that's kind of, I saw how much it paid off, and because of Marty's wise words and seeing the payoff of it, it's exactly what I would say. I'd say just keep working hard. If you really want it, keep working hard. You know?
Hard work always pays off. Goes along with one of my favorite quotes. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better. And your better is your best.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that does go along with everything, and even what we've spoken about previously on this podcast, and really just like I've shared with my audience how you guys have instilled that work ethic in me, and that truly is the inspiration behind Pro Ball Betty. And I just see so many kids these days really getting down and disappointed and discouraged, and especially during trials season, and when they don't get picked for teams. It's really, really heartbreaking and sad to see them lose heart. And yes, it's okay to be disappointed, like you wanted to make that team, but don't let that stop you ever. Like, just keep going.
Did it stop Michael Jordan?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. We've all heard that story of him getting cut. And there are many, many others, and many that even David and I here, since being in Australia in 2019, we've seen successful people. So, yeah, really, really amazing things can happen if you just keep at it and don't allow discouragement to dictate your decisions and your actions.
And may I say something it's kind of different to what we've mentioned, but I remember your senior year at high school, and the year before, both you and your dad, Marty, had won the championship game, won the finals, and so it was very much expected in your senior year, your last year of high school, that you would win the championship. And you did make it through to the finals, and you just lost
by 5 points.
And it was devastating. I remember it being devastating, and it hit you the next morning. I remember you waking up and you just were flooded with tears. So you got to allow that to happen as well. I mean, we just held you and comforted you, and it was, and we let you just kind of mourn that loss, so to say, and then you pick yourself up and off you went to college, to university. So you're going to have moments where you're very disappointed. You're going to have moments where you're living off a high.
Yeah.
And so, it's a bit of a roller coaster career, I think.
Yeah, well, that's what we talk about too, is just not allowing it to be a roller coaster in that sense, where you just don't get too high, don't get too low. But yeah, I love what you're saying of just allowing the feelings to happen and then getting up again.
You got to move forward, and I think I spoke about that as well. That Tej, it's just high school, and you're going to have many, many more good things ahead. So just keep looking forward, keep working hard. So.
Yeah, and here we are.
And there you are. And that was just looking into college.
That?
I was just looking forward to college.
But also on that note, you've got to know who you are as well. And our family is in Christ.
Yes.
And that's, we love Jesus, and that's where everything stems from. So as hard as things might be for us, we know that that's not the be-all and end-all, because we look to the creator of the universe and Jesus, who died for us, and that is more important than anything. And that includes winning and losing basketball games or getting into trials, because we know that God has something better for you if you don't make it onto a basketball team.
Yeah, or if you don't end up being a professional basketball player.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Just always look to God.
Like he is our ultimate hope and a firm foundation.
Yes.
The rock on which we stand.
Yes,
So.
and he is the one, like we can make our plans, but he's the one that guides our steps. So I think we, we're allowed to make our plans as long as we involve him, and he's gonna take care of us, and that's where we can't let things get us down too much, and then we just need his strength sometimes to just help us get through these tough times.
Yeah.
So just to give the movie Overcomer a little plug.
Yeah, that's a sport movie
It
too.
just gives me chills, really.
Cross country.
When we're talking this way about Christ, and one of the best movies as far as bringing late teens, early teens, late teens, and young adults to Christ. Really, really good. Just asking the question, who you are. Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah.
A child of the one true King.
Don't let basketball define you.
Yeah.
It's Jesus who defines you.
Amazing. Well, I have also briefly mentioned, I'm so excited that, my audience gets to know you guys, actually. And like I was saying, I have mentioned my faith, and it is a huge part of me. And we are all about it. Obviously, now you guys get to know where I got it from. And speaking of just like my origin, backstory, the early years, let's dive into that time. So what do you remember about when I first got into basketball? Okay, if you want to hear the answer to that last question, you're going to have to tune in to part 2, where you'll hear a heartwarming conversation about the early years of a pro basketball player, aka me, the moment my parents knew I'd go pro, and the intention behind raising multi-sport athletes. Y'all don't want to miss this. I'll see you in the next episode. That's a wrap for today, friend. I hope this episode gave you something to think about and something to take into your next workout, practice, or game time. If it hit home, will you do me a favor? Share it with a teammate you care about. And I would love it if you could leave me a review to let me know you're listening and help us reach even more athletes just like you. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit follow so you don't miss the next episode. And you can always find more tools and encouragement at proballbuddy.com. Remember, greatness starts in your mind, and you gotta fall in love with the process of becoming great. So keep showing up and have patience in the process. I'll see you next time.